All right. Good morning, Daryl and Gloria. Hope all is well. So here we are at 1321 West River Road. So we are looking at the house right now. Just going to do a quick 360 of the outside. So we have a neighbor right there. We have a neighbor right there, both ranches. As we do a quick 360, as you're going to see behind us, that over there is actually a park, a walking trail, and then that's also the mighty Niagara River right there. So head up about another, 5, 6, 7 miles and you will be at the falls. So that is the Niagara River. Runs from Lake Erie down the falls all the way to Lake Ontario. So with that being said, the other side of that is going to be Canada. So yeah, great views right here. You do have the road separating you from actually being waterfront. However, nice walkable access, over near the river or whatnot. So anyway, doing a 360, we are now going to head on in. First things I take a look at, it does appear the roof looks to be in pretty good shape. We can easily look at the property condition, see if we are able to get an age on that. It does say 3.5 car garage. This is only a 2-car garage, so I'm assuming it added the storage barn out back. Anyway, let's go on in. So we have a nice brick front. Looks like a steel garage door. Looks to actually be a little bit newer, so not too bad. Things are vinyl wrapped. So as we come on up, this is going to be the front door right here. So let's go ahead and open on up. Okay, so as we come on in, as you're going to see, we have stairs going right upstairs. We move forward. That door is going to be to our half bath. As we come on in, we're going to start here. So we're going to have our first living area. As you can see, that's just going to be a mirror right there. A little storage closet. Coat closet, I'm sorry. All right, so front door. We come in. We look right to the right. Here we are. So we have some tile to start off. Baseboard heating, as you can see throughout. It's going to be a boiler. Hardwood floors. Not in bad condition. It looks like they were recently sanded down and refinished. You do see some lines on there with that. You could definitely have it redone. You'd be able to get rid of those lines, but in all honesty, it adds a little bit of character. Throw a area rug over there. I don't think you'd have any issues or any concerns. So as we come on in, here we are in the living area. We have our first set of windows right here. Look to be some Anderson windows. They're not vinyl. They are going to be sealed, so the windows don't look terrible. I think you definitely have some years out of them left. By no means are they new, but at the same point, that wood trim, if you really wanted to update it, you could always paint it. I did that to my last house. It had the wood trim. I ended up painting it white. Kind of rejuvenates them, makes them look new again. So anyway, that's going to be the front. Let me see if I can back out a little bit here. There we go. Okay, so that's going to be the front window right there. As we go on out, coming on out, we are in the dining room. Here we are looking out back. That's going to be the backyard. That, I'm assuming, that storage area out there, that's going to be what they're considering the 3rd car garage right there. I didn't see an actual, I don't think you could actually drive back there. You'd have to go on the side of the house, so it's not going to be a feasible 3rd garage, put it that way. Fenced in yard, chain link fence, does appear to be a bit on the older side. However, it is still standing. As you can see, we have a wood deck outside. Doesn't appear to be in bad shape. I think mostly it's just going to need a good stain put on there. Paint it up, stain it, and it would look, nice and new again. So, coming out into the kitchen, looks like we have some nice travertine tile here. The rectangle, the 2 feet by, I believe it's 1 foot squares. So, coming on in, we do have a nice hard surface countertop. Nice backsplash. Really nice kitchen, actually. Dishwasher. Nice deep sink. Here's going to be another view out window. Looking out the deck to the backyard. Decent sized backyard. I know, Daryl, you like the privacy and whatnot. You know, you definitely can see your neighbors, you know, if you're out in the backyard. But at the same point, it is wooded behind you. You know, you do have that little area blocking you. So if you are on the back deck, you're not going to have to worry about the left. And you have some trees over there that are going to, there's some shrubs, you know, tree shrubbery that's going to kind of block the neighbors out a little bit from you looking in the back. So, with that being said, let's continue on through here and see what else. So yeah, very nice kitchen cabinets. Definitely newer. Nice backsplash. You know, your refrigerator will go there. That looks like it has a 220 line for your stove. I'm sure you could run a gas line up if you wanted. Then you have the overhead microwave. Let's see if it's vented. And it has a hookup for a vent to go outside, but it's not actually hooked up. So could be done. Catches a little bit right there, you can see. Not the end of the world. Okay, so coming on through, you have a little eat-in table, you know, breakfast table right here. Looks like we have what would be considered our pantry. You have to put some shelving in there. It's pretty empty right now. And this looks like this is going to be our route to the basement, so we will check that on out here in a bit. It does tile right up to the first step, and then it transitions to what looks like a laminate flooring, you know, for the steps and whatnot. So anyway, we have a couple more baseboard registers right there. So as we come on out, here we are. We're transitioning from the tile back to a laminate or luxury vinyl plank flooring. Really nice floor. As we come on out, you can see we have the fireplace. Looks like they painted the brick white. They put a really nice backdrop in there, background in there. I think that's actually going to be tile. Let's see. It is. It's not. It's definitely grouted in there. It's a tile of some sort, but it's not like a typical, you know, travertine or the tile that we've seen so far. It's not going to be anything like that. So. Really nice. Yeah, it gives it a nice look to it. Definitely gives it a modern look, you know, helps spruce it up, and really cool. So anyway, looking on out, we do have our door right here. You know, as you can see, that window right there, that's going to be the kitchen window, and that's going to be right where the dining room or the eat-in kitchen table is. The window is definitely dirty. You know, needs a nice pressure wash. The whole house could have a pressure wash come through and clean that right up, make it look nice. And, you know, again, I do see out front a couple of the windows. It looks like the trim, the wood trim on it, you know, it needs to be scraped, painted, and everything. So minor work, a little bit of elbow grease, you know, just something to help, you know, procure it and whatnot. So, yeah, deck definitely does not look bad. Railing looks to be good. I think it just needs to really be stained and whatnot. So let's keep on going. So as we come on, now we're going to step down, transition down a couple steps, and we have what is the first floor laundry. So as you can see right here, coming down, we have a nice big laundry room. This is a very spacious room right here. A little sitting area. However, your washer and dryer would go right there. It does have a natural gas hookup now. That's going to be your exhaust vents. You can see natural gas. You usually could put a 220 line in for your dryer if you wanted. You have your water hookups right here. And then you have your little utility tub sink right there. Another baseboard heater. Window looking out to the neighbor's house on the left. As you can see, that right there looks like it's the entrance to your fenced-in yard. The gate looks to be like you might want to put a new gate down there. So again, as we come through, really nice floors again. And a little extra, I don't know if this would be the office or the bonus room for one of you guys. Maybe make this into Daryl's little man cave. Or we could, you know, for Gloria, we could turn this into some closet space for you. I know you need a lot of that. So anyway, as we come on out. So the house is vacant. It looks like they had someone professionally stage it, just to kind of show you guys what it could actually look like. with furniture to give you a visualization. So as you can see, the garage does have a big overhead door back there, so you would be able to pull back in through the fence and park. If you had a car, some toys you could put back in there or whatnot. Not really sure if you're into car collecting or anything like that, or working on cars or wood building, all that good stuff could be done in there. It's a very big shed, or garage, I'm sorry, so you could definitely do some stuff. It looks like there is electric back there. Yeah, so anyway, door right here. Let's take you out to the backyard. And now we're coming back on out. Let's open up, take a look at the garage real quick. So as we come on out in the garage, this is going to be our 2-car. Quick step down. Here we are outside. So drywall. Out here, we have some lights, some cabinet space inside of the garage door. Okay, that's going to be your attic access, garage door opener, and again, 2-car garage. So ignore the description where it says it's a 3-car garage. I'm assuming they are adding in the big storage shed barn out back. So let's see, you can open this on up quick, take a look outside. It's the garage door. So it's not, I just say it looked like a garage door and a newer one from the outside. Definitely not a new garage door, as you can see. However, I see nothing wrong with it. It looks in really good shape. The outside, which is aesthetically what people are going to see, looks to be in excellent shape as well. So that's going to be your big steel support beam right there. All right, let's close this on up, head back inside, see what else we got. Okay, coming back on up. Whoops, there's my foot. So a little recap. Again, we have one of our living room, sitting room. As we come on out, this is now going to be back towards that front door. As you can see, we have a little half bathroom right here. Pretty simple, pretty typical for a colonial house to have that right here. Coming back on out, again, we have our storage closet right there. Front door. Let's go ahead and take a walk upstairs. That's the living sitting area right there as well. And here we come on up. Some nice iron fences seem to be pretty solid. Actually a nice hardwood here. You could always get a little carpet on there, some padding or whatnot, really kind of spruce it up. The railings, you could paint them, you could take them off, put wood railings in, or you could leave it as be. Nice little chandelier. So as we come on up top, as you can see, here we are. Not bad at all. Looking down, front door, out the window. So here we are upstairs, right? Come up the stairs, here we are. Let's look right in front of us. We do have one of our bathrooms. So we have a his and hers sink. Nicer, newer, solid surface there. Looks like it's got a fan, Bluetooth, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be a Bluetooth speaker right there. It can be, your fan. Bluetooth, and it's got a light as well. So I think it has a heat lamp on it actually. Coming on into the bathroom. Okay, we have that travertine tile again. Here we have, I don't know, that looks to be, okay, so this is actually going to be like inserts. Looks like it's a tile. It is essentially tile, but it's not a ceramic tile. So it's an insert, so not bad. Sliding doors. Not bad condition at all. Windows, again, a little bit on the older side. However, they seem to function just fine. So at that point, I'd probably leave them go. I wouldn't recommend replacing those. There's going to be your toilet. Again, a sink. Look back out. Now let's head back on. We're going to take a left. You can see we have a bedroom right there. This is probably going to be our linen closet. Nice, big and deep, actually. I can fit right on in here. So good space here, plenty of storage for you. Okay. So we're gonna now, again, let's go back just so you get your bearings. Here's the steps. So we come up the steps, we come in, there's our bathroom. There's gonna be a bedroom, we'll come back and see that. Looks to be the master. So now we're gonna come on into the other spare bedroom. Not bad size. I think you're looking at a double or a queen size bed here, and you still have plenty of room. So yeah, not bad at all. Windows again are gonna be a vinyl. Floors are recently finished. you know, nice, decent sized room. It's not small, to be honest with you, at all. So that's going to be a pretty basic, simple closet. But again, it looks like the hardwood floors up here, not as much. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know if these were quite sanded up here. Still in good shape, the floors, for sure. Definitely in good condition. Looks like this right here. That's going to be a hookup for a whole home vacuum, which would be in the, you know, basement, but you can bring the hose up, and it should have one in every bedroom, you know, so you can hook up and vacuum the house. Anyway, here we are in the master bedroom. Quick look around. We have a little overhead light right there. Looking out, beautiful view over to the Niagara River. You can see it much better, you know, a little bit higher up as opposed to being on the road, on the ground, I'm sorry. So as you can see, we'll do a quick 360. We have yet another closet for Gloria. However, I don't know if that's going to be big enough, so you might have to take that downstairs room and turn that into a closet. So as we come on in, bare, basic, you'd have to put shelving up, you know, do what you will. This could be the timeout room for when Daryl's bad. You can lock him in here, Gloria. So there's that. And then as we come on through, we have, again, the master bath. This is going to be just a simple walk-in shower. It's small in here, single sink, you know. We've definitely seen some bigger master bathrooms in other houses that we've looked at and I've toured for you. But again, it's a bath, you know, you come in, you shower, stand up, walk-in shower. Glass sliding doors right there. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. So decent sized room though. You know, it's got a room for a couple of dressers in here. You could easily put a bigger bed, rearrange this to how you like. So okay, so we've now seen the bedroom, the master, spare one, bathroom. Now let's go see. So there's the stairs. Now we're going to come the other way. Again, another hookup for the vacuum right there. And now we're going to go into one of the spare bedrooms. We have a single bed. Now this is, you know, one of the smaller rooms out of the first two we've looked at. This third one being the smallest that we've seen so far. Again, you know, single bed in here, but it could be an office. You could easily fit a double in here, a dresser, a TV, you know, and still have some room to move around. So not a bad sized room. Full closet right there as we come out. So now we have our fourth bedroom, and looks to be about the same size as the last. Bigger closet space for sure. This has, you know, double the closet space as the first room, or as the last room, sorry, we just looked at. Good space. Looks like we have our attic access there as well. You know, single bed, but you could certainly put up, you know, a bigger one if you want. Baseboard heating again going throughout. And here's our front window, again, looking out that beautiful view over to the Niagara River and Canada on the other side. So taking a look at the roof, again, we can look at the property condition. It's an architectural roof. Doesn't look bad. It might have 5-10 years in it, but it's definitely got plenty of life left. So nothing I would be concerned about there. Floors, again, you can see they were finished. I don't know if they sanded them. I'm not sure if the homeowners did it or whatnot. So gives it a nice, you know, character to it. I guess scuff, scratch types in it. But if you really want to, you know, bring these out to their old glory, you could hire someone to come in, sand these all down, restain them. They look brand new. So as you can see right there, like it looks to be that it was carpeted at one point, and they most recently probably just ripped out the carpet. And then went ahead, probably very quickly sanded the floors, stained it. So this might, from the looks of it, might have been a rehab home. It might have been flipped, or the current, you know, the past owners did the rehab themselves. But I can just see signs throughout, like the plywood in the garage and stuff, that, you know, they've definitely been doing some work here and whatnot. So this right here is what we call, it's an overhead fan, or a whole home fan, I'm sorry. What you do, you grab this. I'm not sure if there's a switch. There we go. So that opens up. So not having air conditioning in a house, and then if you put it down, it closes. So not having air conditioning in a house, you know, you're gone for a while, you come home, it's really stuffy and muggy in here. You turn this fan on, and it's a, you know, very high-powered fan. It just sucks the air right out, helps pull air through the house, bring in some fresh air, you know, helps cool it down a little bit, but it really helps get rid of that stinky, you know, humid air in the summertime or whatnot. So really cool thing. You'll see it in houses of, you know, this tends to be in this age style, the 1970s. That was a big thing. So All right, let's head on downstairs. And I think we have the basement left to check out. Let's see how the basement looks. Now that every bedroom upstairs is going to be needed for Gloria's closet, Daryl, I think this is going to be your abode down here, the basement. So let's see what we got. Okay, so coming on around from the kitchen, here we go. Turn some lights on. Pretty cool, finished. Stairs are finished. We got some railings. Here we go, coming down. I'm about 6'2", and my head is right up. You know, I'm not touching, but I'm close. I don't have to bend. But at the same point, anyone taller than me would have to bend a little bit. So coming on down, so we've seen 2 full bathrooms and a half bath. So we have 2 full baths, 2 half baths in the house. This was a much bigger half bath. If you really wanted to get crazy in time, you could probably actually put a little shower over here in the corner. I don't know if that's needed, being that you have 2 full baths upstairs, but it's a decent size in here. It's not, you know, it's not small like the half bath on the first floor when you walk in the house. All right, so we have our water line coming in to the house right there. Little bathroom, steps going up, and then we have the finished area of the basement. So ceiling height is not overly tall. I'd say I'm 6'2", is probably 6.5 feet. You know, can stand up straight. I can actually stand on my tippy toes and not touch. So yeah, really nice down here, wide open. You know, you have your support beam going through. You have some heat with the radiator, the boiler, the radiators down here. So the windows, these are gonna probably, I don't know if they're quite original, but these are definitely older. Not an expensive fix. I want to say $100, $150 per window. You can have, you know, a new window installed. These aren't bad, but if you know you wanted to put in, make it look a little bit nicer, you could easily put in some newer vinyls, or you could use this. You know, I'm sure they still function if you, you know, move it a couple times, it would open up and do what you need. So anyway, whoops, sorry, let's go back here. We did not take a look at this yet. So 200 amp service, main breaker. Okay. I do see a pool light, pool filter, so there must be a pool outside. Trying to see. Again, I did not really look at the pictures, so let me see. Maybe we can see those in the pictures. We can look into that. So as we come on, again, the windows. I think we have a water line coming down through there. Okay, so we do have some French drains in here, so if, you know, the basement were to ever flood, it does look like they set that up. So a couple natural gas lines right there. Not sure if there was a heater here at one point. What was going on there? Looks like another natural gas line there. Maybe the laundry was down here at one point. So coming on, we actually have independent heat down here, so it's variable zone being a boiler. So, you know, you don't have to keep one thermostat upstairs. You can have different temperatures down here as you have upstairs. And we'll be able to see how many zones there are actually. So coming on into the mechanics room, looks like we have our sump pump right there. Okay. Pretty dark in here, poured foundation, the walls look good. See nothing issues there. Smells nice and dry down here. So this is going to be our boiler system right here. Looks like it was new in 18. So it's about 4 or 5 years old. Actually, that looks to be our sump pump pit right there too. So yeah, looks to be in good condition. It's got the digital display on there, the boiler, hot water tank was installed in 2012. You know, you're probably $1,000 to get those fixed. However, you might get 5, 10 more years out of this one. So pretty typical for a basement, you know, cobwebs, copper plumbing, the humidifier, sump pump. So about what I expected. I think that's pretty good. So again, very dry down here. One thing to note, I don't smell much moisture at all. I don't smell any moisture at all, I should say. So I do feel confident it's a pretty dry basement down here for you. So nice space, nice area down here, plenty of wall outlets to plug things into, you know, hangout area, whatnot. This is, yeah, pretty cool for sure. Finished off basement. So awesome. Let's head on back up. Turn these lights out. So I think that's about going to do it for this property right here. There's not a key to get into the back garage. out back. So if this is something you guys decide that you actually like, we can talk to the listing agent and see if we can get inside to see that back there, or time of inspection or whatnot. So again, 2,800 square feet. That's not including the basement. You're looking at about a 1 acre lot. Water rights available. So by the water rights available, we would have to inquire about that. I'm assuming it has something to do with the river. Overlooking fenced yard. Okay. All right. So let's, I think we're going to call that quits here. And we are going to then make our way on over to 3822 Concord Drive. Show you guys that property. And yeah, I think we just about covered everything here. Chain link fence, good sized yard. Fences all, fences. Yard is fenced in. I'm sorry. So, okay. All right, guys, we will check out the other property. We'll get this uploaded for you and send it your way, and we'll touch base later on this evening. All right, we'll talk soon, guys. Bye.